Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Hitting the road for Thanksgiving, we've got some safety tips as you prepare for your trip. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A former Palo Verde high school teacher and coach faces new allegations after being accused of sexually assaulting a child between the age of 11 and 14 at his home. 72-year-old Michael Atwell now faces new allegations that he sexually abused 4 other victims when they were young. Those victims include a woman in her 30s who says Atwell began abusing her at the age of 13 and abusing her 5-year-old daughter when she was in her 20s. Another woman claimed she had a sexual relationship with Atwell when she was 16 to 19 years old when he was her teacher. That woman says Atwell recently came to visit her in Texas and claims he molested her 4-year-old son during that visit. Atwell had his bail set at $250,000 on Tuesday and faces 9 counts of lewdness with a child and 2 counts of sexual assault against a child under 14. And a woman involved in a home invasion that led to the police shooting and killing of homeowner Brandon Durham is now facing a charge of open and gross lewdness. 31-year-old Alejandra Bordeaux was set to appear on Tuesday following a court hearing on Monday for the home invasion case where she exposed her breasts to the media and public, according to an arrest report. An officer said Bordeaux made lewd comments and was escorted out of the courtroom before the hearing was called. Bordeaux is set to appear in court on February 24th for the lewdness case. In your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Starting off your midweek with a few morning clouds, expecting some afternoon sunshine with a high near 63 degrees. Mostly sunny skies for Thanksgiving Day and a high in the low 60s. Those temperatures will continue this way into the weekend with partly cloudy skies. It looks like temperatures will then rise into the mid 60s and closer to the 70s next week. Overnight lows stay in the 40s. In your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Raiders defensive end Maxx Crosby is partnering with the Las Vegas Pizza franchise, bringing a new deal to locals with a portion of the proceeds going to charity. Crosby has joined forces with a local Papa John's franchise, Papa John's Las Vegas. Through the partnership, Papa John's Las Vegas has introduced the Maximize Your Pizza deal, which includes 2 or more extra-large 2-topping pizzas for $14.98 each. A portion of the proceeds from each special sold will go towards the Maxx Crosby Foundation, a nonprofit established to promote youth, health, wellness, and community development in Las Vegas. The partnership will continue to introduce new deals and special to Las Vegas a few times a year.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. Bishop Gorman state champions once again. The Gales putting a beating on the Arborview Aggies on Tuesday night by a score of 69-7, marking their 4th straight state championship and their 15th in the last 17 years. Quite the run of domination by Bishop Gorman.
Well, just the hard work that leads up to it and the things that they got to do to get there, it's amazing. And they put a lot of hard work, and we talked about that before. Remember, it started in January. I said, you guys just remember what you guys have been doing for January. Look at all the things you sacrificed.
In health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. The American Red Cross of Southern Nevada is reminding drivers to travel safely and pay attention to the road during the holiday weekend. They also advise to make sure your vehicle is well maintained and your route is planned ahead of time. And remember to buckle up and avoid distractions. Also pack an emergency kit if you are planning on traveling 50 miles or more. Emergency kits should include snacks, water, a first aid kit, flashlight, blankets, jumper cables, and an emergency contact card containing names and phone numbers. And a woman in her 70s has become the first flu-related death in Clark County this flu season, according to Southern Nevada Health District. The Health District says while reports of respiratory and flu-like illnesses locally remain minimal, seasonal flu activity has slightly increased. The CDC recommends annual vaccination for everyone 6 months and older, adults 65 and older, children younger than 2 years old, pregnant people, and those who are immunocompromised or with underlying medical conditions are at higher risk for severe illness from the flu. Flu vaccines are available at health district clinics as well as doctors' offices and pharmacies throughout Southern Nevada.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. After opening the men's college basketball season as a clear favorite to three-peat, UConn is no longer the favorite at Circa Sportsbook to win the national title. The Huskies are 10-1 alongside Auburn, while Duke and Gonzaga are 9-1 co-favorites. Alabama and Houston are each 12-1, with Kansas next at 14-1, followed by Iowa State with former UNLV coach TJ Otzelberger listed at 20-1. Tennessee is plus 2250, while Kentucky and North Carolina are each 25-1. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders put some younger guys on the field in their loss Sunday to the Broncos, but specifically on the defensive side of the ball, they impressed defensive coordinator Patrick Graham.
They competed, just like we're going to have to do this week. It doesn't get any easier this week, with the guys that you have at Kansas City and the quarterback and the scheme they have there. I love their toughness, and they're willing to go on to the next play. But I'm happy about that. And then we just got to keep getting better every day.
In lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, bringing you the finest crafting gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. You can cheers and spread some holiday cheer with these Christmas-themed pop-up bars around town. Now here's a few to mention. First is the Bad Elf pop-up bar at Silverton, which takes over the casino's Shady Grove Lounge annually with string lights, wrapped presents, oversized ornaments, and seasonal spirits. And it always feels like winter at the mountain cabin themed ski lodge at the Cosmopolitan, but they always up the ante with Christmas decorations and holiday sips. You can also get tipsy with Jack Skellington at the Nightmare Before Christmas inspired speakeasy in the back of Mas Por Favor Taqueria and Tequila. For the full list of seasonal pop-up bars, you can check out the latest issue of the RJ magazine. In your entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. There's a new attraction now open at Area 15 inspired by the synthetic superstars of TikTok fame. In collaboration with Super Plastic, the hugely popular animated character universe launched on social media Dopamine, which is described as a 40-minute long story-driven experience that involves physical participation from its guests. They go through a dozen different activations and 4 interactive experiences, each designed to trigger an actual dopamine rush. At the end of their visit, each guest will receive a personalized digital profile and their recommended dopamine prescription that can be purchased at the Dopamine shop. General admission is $35 with $5 off for locals. And legendary rock band The Eagles are once again adding more shows to their residency at the Sphere due to overwhelming demand. Those performances are scheduled for April 4th and 5th and 11th and the 12th. Added shows bring the group's total to 32 performances over 16 weekends. Tickets start at $175 and go on sale Friday at eagles.com. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us tonight for more local news updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.